Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
And this morning, I really want to know more about Janet Mai from Canada. Hello, Janet. Welcome.
Hi, that was amazing. I was recording your introduction.
That's fun.
Oh, I love it.
Thanks for joining me this morning. Janet, it's been a great delight to be able to get to know you over the course of the last 3 years, coming up 3 years for me doing a digital business. Would you like to share with our viewers today a little bit about you and how you got involved in running your own digital business? And we'll start our interview off that way this morning. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me. It's always an honor to be able to see you on screen. So my name is Janet Mai. I'm from Vancouver, Canada, 35 years old. And a little bit about me, I'm the youngest of 8 children. I'm Vietnamese. My family immigrated to Canada in 1987. I have 2 dogs. I love to eat lots of good food. I literally travel around the world just looking for a good food. That's how I base my decision on how to travel. I started this online business when I was 30. The reason for it, I was literally starting all over again, didn't know what I wanted to do in my life, new career. I was always working 2 to 4 jobs at the same time, trying to get ahead. And I really wanted to just give back to my parents, my immigrant parents, because they're in their 70s. They're about to retire, but not really living that retired life. And they spent their whole lives taking care of 8 siblings. So that was my motive. And just being in the airline industry, I realized that I didn't want to do this fast food traveling stuff that people do. You don't work, you don't sleep for days, and then you get to be in another country for 24 hours. So it was really hard in the body. And that really inspired me to want to have a laptop lifestyle, but I wanted to be able to travel and live like the locals and absorb the culture that way. And so that is all these little things added to where I am today with the digital business.
Yeah, I really relate to that, the idea of being able to travel and not to have any time restriction on you as well. So it's not about just going to all the touristy locations that is for that particular area, but getting to know the culture of the area that you're in and building relationships. And having to be able to do that, you need time to do that. And so that's one of Scott and I's goals, is to actually be a bit of a gypsy and travel around Australia, taking photos and getting to know the people and the culture of the different locations around Australia. And then once we've done that, we want to, make that a bit wider. So I really relate to your goal there. And I love the idea of being able to travel around searching for a good meal.
Yeah. Why not, right?
I'm really present to that. So maybe we need to put on a really good meal for you to come to Australia.
Oh, Janet? No, Australia is on my list. It's a bucket list for me. Australia, New Zealand, I've always wanted to go there. So
awesome. Well, let's make that happen for you. That would be so good. So Janet, is there you've been in the business now for coming up 6 years? Is that correct, or is it a bit longer?
I guess so. The end of 2016.
Yeah.
Is when I first initially joined. So now it's 2022. Wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that time, obviously it hasn't, there's been ups and downs, and you're still here supporting the community and achieving some amazing milestones in your business as well. One thing that really inspires me about your journey is that your compassion for others and how you really reach out, your passion projects, and just to help people to become the best version of themselves. And I really honor you for I mean, even this morning you ran a training and a meditation to enable people just to break through blocks that we put upon ourselves. And yeah, I just want to honor you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So can I ask you, can I ask you what passion projects that you've got coming up at the moment? Because at the moment, you've built your business to a point in your life now, just so that the viewers can understand that you do have time now. You do have that freedom to be able to focus on your passion projects.
Mhm.
And would you like to just tell us a little bit more about what's life
Yeah.
like for Janet Mai?
What's life like now? I mean, even though I always feel like now it's like life is even more amazing, and my passion project keeps changing. Like I am part of, because of this online business, I'm part of Rise Up Marketplace, which is something Regs created. I'm
Yeah.
part of that, and that's to help the local
Yes.
community rise up. So during the pandemic, everyone started making their own soaps and sauces and stuff, and so we wanted to be a storefront to help local community rise up and to be able to sell their products at this time. Like you don't have to go to the big names. We are literally a small store helping them, and I feel so grateful to be part of that. Another passion project is I don't even know if I should say it yet because I haven't said the name, but like it obviously has to do something with food. There's going to be, I'm starting to shift the way that it looks like, but creating a restaurant where it will immigrate people from Vietnam. So giving people in third world countries the opportunity to move here and to be able to work at a restaurant where you could make a very decent living. But I'm not sure how it looks like yet, but to give them the opportunity to be a certain percentage partner. So really
Wow.
giving yeah. And so I have it down on an outline paper. And with that being said, that stems from another project that I did create a few years ago called For the Hunger. And that is to create a busy time during a downtime for restaurants. So say it will be a happy hour during a downtime for restaurants. So if a customer comes in, every bowl of pho that you buy, $1 will be donated to a fund that's going to help empower people in third world countries. So
Wow.
yeah. So something along those lines. And I don't want to just give back to give to the hunger. I actually want to create something where it will empower the hunger to stop it, like to create something beyond that versus just feeding and enabling. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that looks like yet, but that's kind of along the lines of what I'm creating.
Yeah, that's really exciting. That is really, really exciting. And I look forward to seeing your little updates coming through. And if anybody would like to follow the updates, they can go to what is your page name?
Well, it's my freedom. I it's my freedom. And I'm gonna rebrand because why not?
Yeah, well, why not?
Yeah, I just wanted to have some fun with it. I'm like, man, I've been in the industry for so long. I'm gonna do another, probably another page separately too, but I'll have updates there too.
Yeah. Well, I
Mhm.
love the business in the way that it does give you the freedom to rebrand. Like it's our journey that we're taking, right?
Yeah.
So we can. There's
Oh, yeah.
nothing holding you back from rebranding and being
Interesting.
the best version of ourselves, right?
You just made me realize, like, I created my business name, My Freedom, using my last name, and I literally have that freedom now. So thank you for getting me present to that.
You're most welcome. Oh my gosh, that's great. Janet, for I'd love this interview to continue on, but time for me
Mm.
is not quite there yet. But I really appreciate you spending time with me this morning, and our viewers. And is there something that you would like to just share with the folks today watching before we end the interview?
Yeah, I just tell everyone who's curious in taking the next step or just operating in life is to always be open, to always be curious, and to always do your due diligence. Like there's had I not been open-minded about taking on this opportunity, just watching a random webinar that literally altered my whole life, like I would probably still be in the same place, juggling my all those 2 to 4 jobs, working long hour days right now, and asking myself, why am I still in the same place? it took me 7 years to realize that. So if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure it's a sign, whether it be this or something else. Like, take that necessary action and just make that decision and go for it, because even if it doesn't happen the way that you want it, it will lead you closer to where you need to be. And I'll leave you guys with that.
Yeah, that's a great way to finish the interview today. Thank you, folks, for watching. And oh my goodness, if you get anything out of this interview, that last little bit that Janet has just said, we need to take action and do something different. If you want a different result, then you need to do something different, right? And so thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And it's been fantastic to spend time with you. Yeah. I feel like I'm fangirling watching a movie, like talking to a movie star. So thank you, guys. And we will see you again on Leeanne Live. Thank you.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.